Hello everyone and welcome back to the 100 Lion Last Defense Academy Let's Play. The last time we were attacked by 2, 3, technically 1 commander, and we won, but it was close. It was a bit clutch at the end, but we did it. And now we want to see what happens next, I guess. Ew, it's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped me settle my stomach or something. Oh yeah, also those two joined, by the way, Gaku and Tsubasa. Kind of a war. Hey, I got something to say to you two. Takumaru came stomping up and slammed his hand on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all wrong. You're great out there. Thanks? You couldn't have won that battle without you. And your class weapons were so freaking badass. I was like, why is he saying our? And then I realized I was reading that wrong. Like, whoops. You think so? Yeah, you should let me take yours for a spin sometime, Gaku. I want to pull off some of those cool headshots on you. Shoot the enemy, not me. That goes for yours too, Tsubasa. You were drifting around the battlefield like you were some kind of off-road stunt rally. Really? Thanks. Most people don't know good driving technique when they see it. Let's lay off the high fives and shoulder slaps though, okay? I probably smell pretty funky right now. We're finally coming together as a team. I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. Do you need to go lie down for a few minutes? Alright, this calls for a celebration. Let's fire up the ration of again. On second thought, it's late and I'm beat. Let's do it tomorrow instead. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're all going to need our rest. And I really need to take a shower. Oh man, things would be much more easier if I could stay awake while I was asleep. Yes. Feeling triumphant yet exhausted from another successful battle, we shuffled back to our rooms for a well-deserved rest. Resting. Whoa. Ew. The moment I got back to my room, I let out a huge sigh and collapsed onto my bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I going to have to keep doing this? I hadn't forgotten Hiroko or the weird ghost boy, but I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. Just let me sleep. And so he sleep. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. Slap. Day 18. Hey, isn't this part 18? That's crazy. I opened my eyes. I was awake, but... Ow, ow, ow! My legs hurt, my arms hurt, my neck, chest, and abdomen hurt. I hurt in places I didn't even know the correct anatomical term for. My whole body was one big mess of muscle pain. Guess I overdid it. I had no idea yesterday had put so much strain on my body. Our previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It's past 1 PM already. Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still only felt half awake. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way towards our usual meeting place, my back hunched over like an old man's. Damn. That really took a lot out of him. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw.
Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling today?
Fucking Gaku lying on his back. This just ain't that a mood.
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Hey guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
Well, Congratulations on another win. Everybody, go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Say where you are. We'll bring it to you. Thank you. The Tsukumo twins went back and forth to the restaurant-o-matic, bringing us our breakfast. Oh, was it lunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra. Is that... You shouldn't have... I mean, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah!
It's for Mr. Maruko. A bowl of rice with thin strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be a working class schmo thing. Hey, insulting me is one thing, but don't diss Gyudon. Damn. How come you're being so nice today, Ima? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you have all the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this stage, we'd all up the proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that, you're just gonna jinx it. It probably won't happen that soon, but there will be other attacks. Last night proved they're not shy about attacking at night either. So we're gonna live in constant fear of when our next battle's gonna be. My rotten luck just keeps getting rottener. Speaking of the future, what are we going to do from here on? I think I know that what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. Well, Darumi's just gonna try to murder everyone, of course. What's this about our future plans, Ado? First we lost Sirei, and now it looks like Hiroko isn't coming back either. So should we keep looking for her, or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like before? We need to consider our options. I almost forgot about that. Did she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? No, she wasn't murdered by the traitor hiding in our ranks. Quit it. You're going to make everyone paranoid. Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon enough. Sirei and Hiroko both knew something about this war and disappeared before they could tell us about it. We may have to accept that we're never going to learn the whole truth. Man, knowing that, what do you all think we should do from here on out? It's not like we can leave. Nothing we can do except run out the 100 days. But all that stuff's about going home when we're done. Is this still gonna happen without Sirei here? I wish we knew that much, at the very least. We're supposedly here on a vital mission to defend the future of humanity, isn't that right? Surely the people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. There's got to be some way to contact them, whoever they are. Sirei must have been in charge of that too. Now that he's gone, we're probably cut off. For a mission this important, you think they'd have some fail-safes in place, would you? Maybe everything Sirei told us was a lie, and this whole thing is a twisted reality show set up by a caterer of ultra-rich dudes? They're probably out there right now, sipping champagne and getting off on seeing us suffer. Yaw! What part of that was funny? That really sucks, though. At least before we had some hope of learning the truth. I know, it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting the school. There's no doubt about that. That means the part about there being something important here is true. Why else would they keep attacking so persistently? So I think the 100-day time limit must have a grain of truth in it as well. I don't doubt something will happen on the 100th day. As to whether that will include us going home, all we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so. We don't really have any other option, do we? We'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end, one way or another. Yeah, let's go with that. I seriously don't want to think about this anymore. The only way I'm gonna get through this is by focusing on all the awesome stuff I'll do once I get home. I'll be hailed as the hero who saved mankind. Money, honor, women, will all be mine for the taking. Everyone who made fun of me will get their just desserts, and the world will enter a new era with me leading the way. You're starting to sound like a supervillain now. Well, we all have our villain arc, don't we? We spent a little longer in the cafeteria, eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner all rolled into one. Once we were done, we went back to our rooms. I was still aching all over, but at least I had a full stomach. Oh, this really hurts. Back in my room, I collapsed onto the bed and just lay there for a while. Staying on my feet was too much effort. I'd already wasted most of the day doing nothing, although after last night's battle, maybe that was only natural. In fact, it was probably better for me to take it easy and allow my body to recover. Maybe I'll take a shower and hit the sack. I spent the rest of the day lying in bed, not doing anything noteworthy. Ain't that a mood? Before I knew it, my 18th day at Last Defense Academy had passed me by. And that was it. That was day 18. Now we're on day 19. But not in part 19, so that's a rip, man.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 19th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number. A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've prepared... I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second.
Reading hype.
The VR machine in the training room's been updated too. All part of the service. Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Hell yeah. Ow, ow, ow. The pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I felt a lot better than I did yesterday. What's the idea of making the 19th a milestone anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. It's just let him have this. He probably wanted us to call him out on it and watch us squirm. No use getting worked up about it now. I guess I should take a look at the new rooms. Hell yeah. Let's see what we have here. Garage. I mean, of course, Tsubasa's here. Like, that just makes sense.
Huh?
Oh, this is the garage, huh? Looks like there's some cool stuff in here. Cool, doesn't even begin to cover it. Oh, look at this, isn't it awesome? And that over there, and wow, you never find these things in such good condition. You sure seem excited. Well, duh. I never expected the school's lineup of facilities to include the workshop of my dreams. If you ever want to make adjustments to your class weapons, just let me know. I'd be glad to handle any customization work. Customize my class weapon? Yep, this place is everything. Aren't our class weapons supposed to be like manifestations of our will to fight, channeled through our blood or something? Is it even possible to customize them? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure on the details either, but there's equipment here specifically designed to do just that. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time here. I have this gear up and running faster than you can say. What? Manganese tricarbonyl. Nailed that one. Wow, I knew Tsubasa was into machines, but I had no idea she could get this passionate about them. Oh boy, I can't wait to get started. Who wants to be first? It doesn't have to be a complete overhaul. Just let me tweak it a little. Whoa, calm down, Tsubasa. I know you're excited, but let's take things slow, okay? New skill development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Crazy. What do you have to say about that? No dismembered corpse here either. I've been looking all morning too. Oh, this is taking way too long. Are we ever gonna find Mistress Hiroko's body? Hey, come on. We don't know for sure that she's dead. For all we know, she might just... Of course she's dead, dingus. Don't be so naive. Once we find the body, I'll take one of her fingers for my collections. I can make it into an earring, so then we'll always be together. Also, what is that spray? Okay. I'm not too sure how it works, but a lot of this equipment is designed for working class weapons. Maybe it's been modified or specifically treated so it can affect our Hemoanima? But then how does that work? I know it's no use overthinking it, but it just raises so many new questions. Upgrade class weapon. This device upgrades class weapons. I should try it out sometime. Why can't I try it out right now? Game. It's the manual for this device. There's a lot of detailed information inside. Fine, I guess I'm not gonna try it out. So rude. Okay, that was the garage. I got the library. Time for some real nerd shit. Sure enough, this is the library. This is wonderful. They've got a huge selection of titles from all kinds of genres. I don't think I've ever seen this many books, not even the TRC libraries. Huh, how about that? I'm not much of a reader, so I never really thought about how many books we had. Believe me, this is impressive. I used to spend most of my spare time reading. Being around people always made me nervous. Books from a refuge from the world. Ada doesn't hesitate to speak his mind anymore. I guess this experience has helped bring him out of his shell. How about you, Shoma? Do you like to read? Do you have a favorite book? If you think I'll have anything interesting to add to the conversation, you're going to be disappointed. I don't read, or watch TV, or play video games, or engage with any kind of media worth talking about. I'm sorry for being so thoroughly uninteresting. That's okay. So, is it only books here? Nothing extra, like the Gift-O-Matic in the rec room? I don't think so, although there are some rather unusual choices on the shelves. There's guides and combat techniques, military strategy, that kind of thing. They may teach us something that can help us against the invaders. I think that's more your area of expertise than mine. That's fair. I'll let you know if I come across anything useful. Thanks, Ado. Reading study has been unlocked. You can access this during your free time. And what does it? 18. Wait, how? I forgot how old am I? Can I even go in there? Wait, a report card. Oh yeah, right. It doesn't say the age. Damn. Can I go in there? Is it okay to enter? It doesn't seem like a good idea. Well, we are locked. What a relaxing place. I think I'll come here when my symptoms flare up. Your condition gives you chest pains and stuff, right? Would taking a deep breath help? It might, if it wasn't for the smell. Huh? What smell? The smelly smell. When the symptoms are really bad, my smell, vision, and hearing all get more acute, inducing a kind of sensory overload. Sorry to hear that. I still don't know what Ada's condition is exactly, but I do worry about him. And how does the revival medic deal with this? When it brings him back after death, does it replicate his disease as well? Well, that's rude. Imagine dying and being brought back to life and then you have still the same illness. You all looked so cool out there on the battlefield. I wish I could be like that, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I'll never be able to fight. I'm too much of a loser and a weakling. I know it's not easy, but maybe you could try working through those problems? You shouldn't expect too much from me. Trust me, you'll only be disappointed in the end. I'm no more remarkable than a generic background character. You could change my name to Random Guy A and it wouldn't make much difference. You're better off just ignoring me. Okay. There's a lot of books. I'm not sure if they'll be useful to me since I seldom read. Hillary said I can't read. A PC you can use to search for books. It's not connected to the internet. That's lame. We need the internet. So, training room. Oh, hey, Takumi. You came to check out this room too, huh? Yeah, I was curious about what this update to the VR training machine is all about. Looks like they added some new scenarios for us to try out. They might actually be kind of fun. You wanna jump in with me sometime and see who can get the best score? Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Takamaru seems like the competitive type. I don't think I'd be able to keep up if he got really into it. New VR training missions have been unlocked. You can access them during your free time. Okay, I've taken a look at all the new rooms and facilities that were unlocked today. I think I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. I couldn't even talk to Ima. I mean, not that I really want to, but you know. Even after a full day's rest, I'm still tired. I let out a long, long breath and felt any motivation to do something productive drain away. Instead, I made for the comforting embrace of my bed. My aches and pains were more manageable now, but I still wasn't in peak form, not by a long shot. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a minute. I lay down and let my body go completely limp. I wasn't going anywhere else today. No, my free time. And so I snoozed away my 19th day at Lost Defense Academy in relative peace and comfort. Day 20. Dong, bing, bong.
Up and Adam Troop! Get ready for
This
your 20th
should be
day.
the
Prepare
same.
to spend another day. Be ready to give
Yeah.
your life.
Okay, still the same. Once I was out of bed and on my feet, I stretched and feeling my back, arms, and legs straightening out for the first time in a while. I guess last night finally did the trick. I feel so much better now. Looks like I'll be able to have a normal day today. I'll head to the cafeteria and see how everyone else is doing. But when I got to the cafeteria, there was nobody there. Huh? I guess I'm here first today. Well, stranger things have happened. I grabbed some breakfast and wait for them. I sat there on my own for a few minutes until the door finally opened and someone else walked in. Oh, hello Takumi. What a pleasure to see you first thing in the morning. You're making it sound like you woke up together. It's kind of strange for the others not to be here yet, isn't it? You think they're still asleep? Could be. A lot of them stayed up late last night, even past the evening announcement. Really? Why'd they do that? Some of them wanted to keep snacking, others were using the new facilities. They were pretty much just doing whatever they felt like. Does that count as freedom or anarchy? Maybe a little of both. We don't really have any authority figures here anymore. It's like if students at a regular school were given free reign with no teachers or student council. I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, of course, but I can't help thinking we should be using this time to come up with some new strategies. I don't know. We never know what the enemy is going to do until they show up. How do you plan for that? Plus, those guys would never go along with strategy meetings or group training sessions or anything like that. At least not without someone to organize it all. Oh, you're saying we need a new leader? Well, I knew it was gonna come up. Why don't you do it, Takumi? I think you do a wonderful job. Me? You've got to be kidding. I'm not leader material. I disagree. You're considerate of others. You always have our backs in battle, and you never give up hope. I'd be proud to follow someone like you. Knock it off. You're making me blush. I'm telling you, I don't handle responsibility very well. Well, if you really don't want to, I won't force you. But leader or no leader, we'll still be there for each other when it counts. That's what being friends is all about. Whatever happens will be okay, right? Right. We'll find a way to make it work. None of the others came to the cafeteria that morning. It was just me and Ado. We talked for a little longer before heading back to our rooms. Free time? No Sirei, no Hiroko. Right now it's liberating, but this lack of discipline could lead to problems later down the line. Then again, I can't imagine any of us stepping up to lead the unit at this point. Dwelling on it won't help, though. I'm sure I can find a better use for my time. I've got access to new places now, and after all the sleeping I've been doing lately, I'd prefer to do something active today. Free time, let's go! The garage has been unlocked. You can now develop new skills. Use your free time wisely to develop powerful skills. From now on, you can upgrade class weapons from the VR training room and the garage. Okay. Library has been unlocked. You can now do a reading study. You can raise the grade of your choice by reading books related to that subject during reading study. Since you can only choose to increase one specific grade at a time, make sure you take advantage of this option as needed. Okay. So... okay, he wants to spend time. He wants to spend time. And of course Darumi. I mean, I do want to look... oh, wait, what was it? Oh, there's the garage. Okay. I was like, where was it? And then I saw Tsubasa. I was like, oh yeah, that's the garage. I want to look at this. Class weapon modification? You've come to the right place. So let's see. Airbrake, Counter-Strike, last yell, unyielding spirit. Decelerate? Can I like look at these? Impact stab. Ignores a powerful close range. Unleash a powerful close range stab attack. Ignore armor when calculating the damage. Okay. Unleash vertical slash attack. Flight +2. Run air blade. Wait. Oh, I don't have the linguistics. I see. Counter strike. Allow use of counter in battle. Counter launch and counter attack when hit by an enemy. 1 space attack 2. I mean that sounds cool. allies acting with 1 AP in battle have a 50% chance of gaining support status. Support attack +2, voltage gain ×2. Boost Hemoanima to unlock last heal. Okay. Wait, does that mean I have to what can you do it? Can you learn that? Okay, I don't know. I was like about to say, do I need to like kill an enemy to unlock this? But I don't know. Unyielding spirit attack +2 to user when near death during battle. Okay. Who's... Eat this. Deal damage to an enemy in front and decrease their movement. Inflicts move -3. I mean, that sounds crazy, but I don't know. The enemy and challenge them to a one-on-one brawl. Inflict enrage on target. Okay. Wait, why can he learn? Oh, because of Jim. I see. Okay. Debuffed movement within a large area, inflicts move -3 on target, and a large amount of voltage. Mount a volley of knives in a vertical line. User recovers 1 HP. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I guess we can boost that, probably, maybe. Early strike allows the use of an intercept in battle. Intercept attack all enemies in a range at start of player turn. Okay. And those are the same. Jury. Attack diagonally hit all enemies within a large area. Flight +2. Launch a scythe attack at an enemy in front of you. Inflicts bleed on target. Okay, that's cool. That's also strong. And that's that. Oh man. Fire and attack an enemy in front. Inflicts attack -1. Buffs ally movement, heals fatigue, and adds move +10 to all allies in range. Okay, that's crazy. Decelerate. Buffs ally fighting armor, attacks, adds attack +1, armor +3 through all allies in range. Nah, that's also pretty good. That's the same. Yeah. Buffs all allies and gain voltage. Adds +1 to all allies. Earns a large amount of voltage. Okay. You can just learn this. No requirements needed, I guess, except for BP. For a concentrated volley of shots in a vertical line. User recovers 1 HP. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't know if I want to... I think I'm gonna look at this more off screen and see if what I want to upgrade, because I'm like, we do have quite a few characters by now. Wait, why did I go here? I didn't even mean to go here. I meant to. I mean, I don't have to do a mission, right? I can just look at it, right? That's what I want to do. Okay, we did the first one. Okay. Oh, the others are not in here. I see. Oh, those are 2 stars. Quite a bit BP too. I don't know, I'm probably gonna do these at some point. I thought they maybe had a description or something. It's probably old missions, if I had to take a guess. Although, wait, if they are old missions, then I don't know, because both of those have Tsubasa and Gaku. Although it could be that this is the first part and this is the second part of the battle. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see when we ever do this. First and foremost, I gotta go back to the garage. Because just like I just said, I want to look at the skulls more off screen. But yeah, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!